my chic friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new over here, welcome. My name is Lena and I share videos about luxury, fashion and style. So if that is something that you're interested in, you're in the right place. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my next videos. Today we're gonna do an Hermes unboxing. I have a couple goodies over here, but first we're gonna do a little chit chat about Hermes, luxury in general, and what I think is gonna be a very interesting adventure. Let's talk about luxury in general, my approach with luxury, what I love about luxury, and eventually we're gonna get to Hermes. I'm not married to one fashion house. I love many luxury brands, and each one of them, I love them for different reasons. Let's start with Chanel. I love Chanel. I'm a Chanel lover by heart. I had no complaints whatsoever with quality issues. I know many people complain that the bags are like falling apart, but for me, I had no complaints at all. The only complaint that I can tell you is price increases. Yes, it's crazy, but it's me and everybody else, so it's not just something that happened to me. The last time I got a Chanel bag, I think I got a pouch, like a clutch, for my birthday last year. But beside that, I think was like more than a year and a half ago, I got, if you saw my video of my Chanel damaged bag, but it wasn't a quality thing, it was a mistake somebody did when they were wrapping it. If you didn't watch the video, I'm gonna link it over here, and I changed it for Chanel 19 in denim. Beside that, I had no complaint. I own quite a few Chanel bags. I content with what I have, so I consider Chanel very chic, very classy, timeless, so I'm good with Chanel in that matter. Now let's talk about Louis Vuitton. I love Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton is very fresh. They keep bringing different styles, different colors. It's so hard to keep up with Louis Vuitton, and some of them I love more than others, so it's very fresh. And let's be honest, Louis Vuitton canvas is very good for daily use. It's a classic monogram, everybody love it. I love logos, I love quiet luxury. You can be good with both. Here and there, you can be in the middle. Being in the middle is always the best idea. So I love Louis Vuitton for that matter. I own Celine, I love Yves Saint Laurent, I love Gucci, some pieces. I don't wear Gucci very often, but I have a bum bag that I love. I have an Ophidia, and I love my Gucci bags, even though I don't use them because I don't think it's my style anymore, but I think the style evolved. I think people change with time. Sometimes your style changes with you, because the only constant thing in life is change. So it's nothing wrong with change here and there. With this being said, about all the luxury brands that I love, there is a brand that always been in the back of my head, but when I like a brand, or when I want to explore a brand, I go all in. I love to read about the brand. I love to learn about the brand. I like to slowly fall in love with the brand. It's not that one day I woke up and I said, oh, this brand, let me just start buying bags with this brand and let's see how that goes. I like to study, let's call it study or learning about the brand. That's how I did with Chanel, Louis Vuitton, so I want to know what I'm getting into. So Hermes has been there in the back burner, and I say, you know what? I think it's time for me to get to know Hermes better. I had some Avalon pillows and blankets, but my mother-in-law gave to us years ago. I love them. I have seen it everywhere, so I cannot tell you anything else beside the pillows and the blankets. I cannot tell you what is the hype about Hermes. So I say, you know what? I think it's time. If you check in Google and YouTube and social media, you're gonna see everybody talking about the Hermes journey. The question is, to journey or not to journey? So I'm gonna tell you my 2 cents so far, because I'm a newbie, so I'm not an expert, but so far how I see it. And I'm gonna read something to you. Journey. Journey is the act of traveling from one place to another. But I thought about another word. adventure. An adventure is an unusual and exciting experience or activity. So I'm gonna call this my Hermes adventure, and I'm gonna invite you to come with me and let's see what is in store for me with Hermes. Now, I know many people like the instant gratification. You go to Louis Vuitton, you like a bag, you have the money, you say, hey, you have this bag? Yes, you pay, you get the bag, instant gratification, everybody's happy, good. You go to Chanel, even some people said the flat bags or special bags are safe for special customers. I cannot tell you that. Every time that I go and I like the bag, I buy the bag. If you have the money, there is no problem at all. Same thing with Celine, same thing with Yves Saint Laurent. With any brand you go, you see, and you can get it. Yes, with Hermes, that is not the case, especially with the bags. And so many people said they like some items, they go to the boutique and they don't have it. So if you order online, that's not gonna come with your pre-spending. You need to have like pre-spending, you need to buy many stuff before you get offered a bag, because people see it as the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Now, let me tell you what I think about. I don't own just Chanel bags. I own makeup, I own perfumes, which I love. Makeup, pretty much 90% of my makeup is Chanel, and I really, really, really love it. Fashion jewelry, I own scarves, I own shoes, espadrilles, boots. So it's not something that just happened overnight. I saw something, I like it, and then I say, you know what, let me try it, and I like it, I love it. So I bought a second pair of shoes or another pair of sandals or another perfume. The same thing applies to Louis Vuitton. And I'm talking about this because I have Yves Saint Laurent perfumes and sun, but I'm gonna tell you about these other two brands that are maybe the biggest part of my luxury items. With Louis Vuitton, the same. I got a perfumes for my husband from Louis Vuitton. I love perfumes from Louis Vuitton. I own scarves, I own bandeaus, I have pair of shoes, sandals. They don't have makeup. What else? Even a bathing suit. And same thing, that didn't happen overnight. So for me, learning about a brand, falling in love with the brand, and exploring what that brand has to offer is part of the adventure. So I don't see why I should approach Hermes in a different way. I want to explore a little bit here and there, and trust me, I have already the items that I want to try to see. And of course, I love the bags, and if part of the adventure is going to be a quota bag, call it a Birkin or a Kelly, I'm not going to be mad about it. But what I can tell you that is not going to change is I'm not going to buy anything that I don't want to buy just because somebody is gonna give me something. I'm not gonna buy saddle for a horse because I'm gonna get a bag, and especially I don't own a horse, so I don't see the point. I'm not gonna buy useless stuff or ridiculous stuff if I'm not gonna use them. Whatever I'm gonna buy is because I like it, and if I try it and I fall in love with that, trust me, I'm gonna get a second of it. So far, I'm telling you that is not gonna change. I invite you to follow along my adventure with Hermes, and let's enjoy together. Now, without further ado, let's unbox. It's gonna be more like less unbag. Well, and unbox because the little box are here. So this is the first, and I got a perfume for my husband. Come in this box. The name of the perfume, let's hope that I pronounce the right way, is Oud Alezan. My husband loves the very strong oud perfumes. He likes them very. When we went to Dubai, he was obsessed because those Middle East perfumes are very strong, very earthy. Like he said, they're very manly. So when I was in Hermes, I asked for something like that, and they found this. The name is Oud Alezan, and let me tell you, it smells like, I don't know, it smells like $1,000,000. It smells very, very nice. Funny story about this, that I got it, of course, was a present, and I was like very like, oh my god, maybe he will like it, maybe he won't like it. I didn't know what to think, but I love the smell, and I know he likes this type of fragrances. So we swim by an Hermes, and I said, oh, let's try some perfumes, but I already bought it, no? So he smelled this one, and he was obsessed. He saved the little white strip, you know, where they spray the perfume. He saved the little thing, and then after like a couple days, he's like, my god, this still smells, it's so good. So I was sure 100%, and my daughter was like, yay, he's gonna love it. And indeed, he loved the perfume. He said it's a new favorite. Now, if the second item, I got a perfume for my husband, and of course I need to get one for me. So I heard like different opinions about the Twillie perfume of Hermes. It comes, let me see, I hope you can see it. It comes in this little cute box. They have like the tutti, this and that. The ones that I smelled were really sweet, so I don't like extremely sweet perfumes. So the essay recommend this one. I used it a couple times already, and this one is the, let me see, the Twillie Ginger. It's floral, but I think that ginger neutralizes, so it's not that sweet. Like the ginger give it this kick, and it smells delicious. My husband loves ginger, so that was a win-win because he likes the perfume also. So this one smells really nice. Now, the second box I have, as I told you, I like makeup, Chanel makeup. So I say, you know what? I love lip oils. I have Dior lip oil. I have Chanel lip balms. So I said, let me start with a lip oil. This one over here is the Irresistible. This is the lip oil. The name is Beige Sapotil Brilliant, number 101. It smells super nice, and the color, even though it looks like orangey or like a salmon, I would say like more like a salmon color, when you put it on, it's not like this at all. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can see it. It's just a little, give you a little gloss, and looks super nice. I'm gonna just put the photo over there. Another thing that I want to try, because I think they add a little pop of color and a little touch to bags and outfits. If you're familiar with Hermes, you know what is in here. A Twillie. I love the colors. I have a little bit of orange and grays and like this brown, so I love it. I'm gonna really quick compare to Louis Vuitton bandeau to see. So this is a Louis Vuitton bandeau. Now let's compare sizes. So far the Hermes is shorter. So the Hermes is shorter. The Louis Vuitton is a little bit longer. Love the color, texture. This one feels a little bit more structured but still soft. I don't know if that makes sense. So this one feels like, the Louis Vuitton feels like softer but not, this one is soft but it's still, you can feel a structure. Maybe this one is a little bit more resistant so far, so, but I don't know. But the right off the bat difference is the length. Louis Vuitton is longer than the Hermes. For the last item, here is SLG, because I had to try. I need to get a little bite of Hermes leather. So there you go.
And this is
the Calvi card holder in Epsom leather, and the color is gold. So far I love it. It's like a whole piece of leather and they fold it in an envelope shape. Hermes Paris. It looks very roomy, and I have seen reviews what people can fit 20 credit cards and some cash. Very, very slim, neat, and of course quite luxury, 100%. Love the color. This is gold, as I told you, an Epsom leather. Love the simplicity of it. I don't have not even one piece similar to this, so I love it so far. I will tell you how it goes. I have the feeling that it's gonna be one of my favorites, especially because of the size. Now I'm gonna see how many credit cards, cash, and stuff I can put in here, and I'm gonna share the video with you. So this is my last piece of that visit. So far my essay and I kind of got along really well. Is a gentleman, very nice. And let's see, the only thing I can tell you, let's see, I already have what I want for my next visit. A couple things that I want to try. So with this was like a sample here and there. So perfume, a little bit of makeup, the Twillie, and the small leather goods are SLG, this card holder, the Calvi. This was my unboxing from Hermes. I hope you enjoy these couple little pieces, and I invite you one more time to come with me to my Hermes adventure. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. That is totally free to you, but it means the world to me because it helps my channel to grow. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, FASHIONABLY.LENA, when I share more about my daily life and more style and fashion content. If that is your cup of tea, Instagram is the place. As always, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you on my next video. Bye.